that the captioners use. So, what software do you use? Do you mind me asking? Eclipse. Okay, I tested with that the other day. Now, are you outputting to stream text with that? Okay, perfect. All right. Have you worked with YouTube very much? Okay. And have you encountered any weird issues or anomalies with the captions? Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's what I found with the other test with Eclipse. It seemed to have the fewest issues. The one thing is, I'm sure you've encountered already, the double chevron for indicating a new speaker doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, I'm watching the stream right now, so anything that you put up there, I'll be able to see. There we go. My live feed up. Yeah, I've just usually been having people do either a double asterisk or some of the captioners do exactly that, speaker. Oh, that's great. Okay. Yeah, I try to, with any of our events, I try to get as much information as possible for you guys prior to the event. Spelling of people's names, what order they're presenting, any of that stuff, because I know that's helpful. It looks good. Now, do you have any issues with, do you use a hotkey for doing suffixes? And do you have any issues when that happens? Okay. Yeah, interesting, because I'm seeing yours doesn't really seem to be doing it very much. The other day when I tested with Eclipse, the one thing that did happen was every time that was put in, it put a solid colored box and a little white dot in between the word and the suffix. So, yeah, sure. What I can do is I've been just reading off of a transcript for everybody. Do you want me to go ahead and do that? Okay, I'll go ahead and start reading, and that way it's just a long, flowing few paragraphs here. Okay, here we go. Thank you. We want to get started now, so I am calling the meeting to order. Thursday, January 26, 2017, the regular board meeting of the Santa Barbara City College. Welcome. We have a robust attendance today, and that is always a good thing. We are happy to see people come, and we have quite a number of speakers as well, and that is good. We have some items to be taken out of order. First item is recognitions, so we will start with that. I am so proud of the fact that Santa Barbara City College has had a long tradition of recognizing the longevity of its employees. So at each of our board meetings, I think it is every other board meeting, I think we have a time where we recognize individuals that have been with us for a while, and we have two of those today. The first person is Virginia Estrella, and she is the coordinator for the MESA program, and we have Marilyn Spaventa here to recognize her. So if you would come down. Good evening, President and members of the board. It is my great pleasure to honor Virginia Estrella, 14 years of service at Santa Barbara City College. But I can't talk about Virginia without talking about the MESA program, because she is the MESA program. 10 years ago, we hired Virginia away from a community college, where she was already director of a successful MESA program, and we wanted to start one here. That is how it began, for anyone who doesn't know. It's a state-funded program, math, engineering, science achievement program. As coordinator, Virginia manages the program for about 100 students, provides a center, tutors, counselors, clubs, particularly SHIP, the Society for Hispanic International Professionals. Virginia is the mentor, the mother figure, and she goes to conferences with students across the state and the country. I think that was good. Okay, so let's see how those captions looked. But do you have the link? Are you able to watch the page? Oh, here, let me email that to you. There's a YouTube link, so you could actually be watching the video to see what the captions look like live if you want. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Compose. Look at ACS captions. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I just sent that to you. And the nice part on YouTube, the one thing I do like, is that you can scroll backwards even during the live stream. Yeah, so that red bar at the bottom, the progress bar, you can grab it and drag it backwards. So if you go back about a minute and a half, you can see the captions actually going. And the only thing I noticed was it looked like, did you do a few corrections? Okay, perfect. Yeah, so every time you hit backspace, YouTube interprets that as an open box. Yeah, that's one of the other things, but it's actually less painful than some of the software. Some of the software, if they backspace, it throws just a pile of random characters out there. And the boxes, at least you can bypass and, ignore them. It doesn't interrupt the flow of the text. But all in all, I don't really see any words dropping. I don't see any major issues. No, this looks really good. I'd say you've... That's okay. Well, yeah, well, the other thing, too, is that what'll end up happening is when YouTube renders the video for archiving, all of those boxes disappear. Yeah, it's really strange. These things that happen, they happen specifically while you're in the middle of a live stream. And then once it's archived, they go away. So if it's just a few little boxes like that every once in a while, I don't think anyone's going to complain, and the people who are hearing impaired that need it can still read and follow along quite well, I think. So... No, you've got very, very few. And what's interesting is the longer you wait, the more of those that actually disappear. Believe it or not. No. So like if we were to continue talking for, we kept the stream going for another 10 or 15 minutes and then went backwards, you start seeing even fewer and fewer of those things. It's really strange how YouTube processes stuff. Now, I did read online, there were a couple of people that recommended setting everything to like almost a 5-minute delay. And that would fix a lot of issues. I haven't had a chance to test anything with that long of a delay yet because that's typing everything and then you're waiting for 5 minutes or more to see if anything's there. Yeah, let's try another little one, and then you can keep the video open, and then maybe just on purpose do a few corrections, if you can, and then that way you can get an idea and see what I'm talking about with the boxes, because I don't know if you saw any of those or not. Here, I'll just read a little further. It's a state-funded program, math, engineering, science, achievement program. As coordinator, Virginia manages the program for about 100 students, provides a center, tutors, counselors, clubs, particularly SHIP, the Society for Hispanic International Professionals. Virginia is the mentor, the mother figure, and she goes to conferences with students across the state and country. A few comments from Maria Morales. the counselor, Mesa is a source of inspiration and motivation for many underrepresented students. It establishes a sense of community and serves as an extended family. This success can be attributed to Virginia, her extensive experience, and her relentless commitment to student success. Okay, yeah, there's a whole string of boxes. That was great. Yeah, and that's okay. Like I said, that I don't see that as a make or break on anything. Yeah, nice. And it looks to me like the captions are really, we're only about 5 or 6 seconds off of each other from the audio and the captions. That's really great. Yeah. No, I think all in all that looks really good. Seems like you've had quite a bit of experience with YouTube. Well, it's a free service, so everybody's going to jump on it because it's free. Um, but everything that's free comes with, its challenges. So, but yeah, that's why the school did it. The school was always archiving their video footage to YouTube to begin with. And then once the streaming service came along, it was sort of, why record it and then put it up later when we can just do it all in one shot. So that's how I inherited live streaming, which is something I had never done before. So, but I think we're good. I mean, it seems like you've got a really good handle on it. I wouldn't see any issues if we had you help us with any live events. Do you want to do any further testing, look at anything, or you feel pretty comfortable yourself? Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it looks really, really good. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. I think that was, yeah, you too. That was my fastest test so far. All right. Well, you have a great day. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. What do we got here? Why can I not find the cursor? There it is. And stop. And okay.